To be honest, I think e-commerce is the first window, the first place that you see that where AI is going to be impactful in the future. And I was just comparing like today compared to a year ago in our brand, the stage of things and how different things already are. A year ago, we had so many more expenses that, quite frankly, nowadays it's not needed anymore. Just in agencies, I was spending 3K on a Google SEO agency, $1,800 as well on an email marketing. So that's almost 5K. That now I just have Claude doing it. I either do it myself or I have a VA that's on top of it with the AI. The other use case that I see a lot, and I use it myself as well, is for footage. So like before you had to go back and forth with all these creators and they would charge insane rates like $500, $1,000 for a simple photo shoot, which is ridiculous. Now you can generate exactly the clips you want and tweak, and not only it's at a much cheaper cost, but the footage is like pretty much, it's hyper realistic already. It's really good. Obviously it's not going to substitute the human, and you still need like actual footage, and it keeps on evolving. The people that are going to win are going to be the best operators. So the people that know how to utilize the AI best into what they're actually doing. So you have to leverage all of these tools because it's democratic, you know, everyone has access to it, very low barrier entry. I think e-commerce really gives you a glimpse into what a job market is going to look like in a few years, because everyone's going to have the tools, but what can you do with them, you know?
No one checked on me when I needed. So I just stack my bread, stay in my bag and not in my feelings. Overthink too much, I get distracted, start to deep it. I just deal with people exactly how they treat me.
Okay guys, we just received this massive package filled with samples for our clothing brands. We've been taking like months. This is our first. This is so heavy. It's so heavy, but it's exciting because we really worked hard to make sure that these samples are the real deal and as close as possible to the finished product. Guys, all of these samples, exactly everything you need, you know? I'm gonna try them out now, see if they actually like meet my expectations, because we were so picky with all of this. So now it's finally time to see it, and if everything goes good, some of these we'll just do a couple tweaks, and then they'll be able to go live on our store, and I can't wait for you to see the actual quality and everything. So yeah, let's get to it. We're also having some nice days on our store. We're at 22K on the day, which is nice. We've definitely been trying to push in the last few days, really trying to see and hit the ceiling on Meta and on Google. It really makes a difference, the type of break-even ROAS that you have, because the more the gross margin you have, so the less your product costs, like the less heavy, the more cheap it is, the more room you have to scale. So the more room you have for margins, for increased CPAs. Yeah, I mean, if your margins and if your economics are not there, it's going to become much more difficult. And that's also a problem that we're trying to solve. And we're definitely trying to keep our COGS down so that we can like tolerate and live with higher CPAs while still hitting our desired profit margin, you know, keeping margins high, lots of cash flow, and obviously with the help of AI, which is great, but you're never content with where you're at, you know. We always want to go for more, and we know we definitely have more in the tank, and we want to scale this further and further and really create something long lasting.